Welcome to this edition of Spotlight at the LEAD Innovation Studio. We're with Principal Dr. Ryan Stanley. And Ryan, there's a class at LEAD that every freshman takes. Can you tell us what the class is and why you want people to know about it?
Yeah, so we have a class called Emerging Leaders that every freshman here at LEAD is enrolled in. It's a really cool project-based class which connects our kids into the community. So they find projects they're passionate about in order to serve the community, and so we just really are excited about what we see from our kids engaging with the community and feeling good about the project work that they're engaged in.
Let's see how students in the Emerging Leaders class are serving our community as we spotlight the LEAD Innovation Studio.
I like how we're very involved with the community and how we're not just a class in a classroom.
I think the thing that I really love about Emerging Leaders is the fact that the kids get to identify their passions, and then they get to connect those passions with entities that are really out there in their community. The kids made blankets for shelter pets at Wayside Waifs, and we also did an instrument drive for Band of Angels that's out of Meyer Music here in the Northland.
You know, some people want to start doing instruments or playing an instrument and they can't afford it. I think it's really great knowing that someone has an instrument that was just sitting in this building that I am right now. I think it's kind of cool that someone can actually get something, that we were able to give someone an instrument.
The last project that we did, we paired up with Synergy and we made holiday gift bags for kiddos that would be going through their shelters this season.
We made different toys for people, unfortunate kids who are homeless, and we made puzzles, we made little sock snowman, we made coloring books.
They are other-oriented. They really do care about making their communities better places. I love their attitude. And they're so involved in so many different things.
They see what a challenge it is to really pull off a project. You know, now they have the understanding that, you know, just because you plan something doesn't mean that's the way that it's going to turn out, that there are kinks in the road that you have to, sometimes organizations need things that you can't provide, so how do you work with that organization? And sometimes our timeline doesn't work out the way that we think it's going to. How do we make sure that we get things done on a schedule and we set up a calendar? So I think just there's some real world, pieces to the class that kids have to learn how to struggle with.
I'm a person that likes to do projects a lot instead of taking notes and writing essays and stuff. So just doing that hands-on activity stuff was really fun. I think it shows how to multitask and how to work with a group and partners and how to pretty much volunteer and communicate with businesses.
I love how involved this program is in the community. That's so important, and this is the perfect program to accomplish that. When I talked to the kids in this class, they were a better audience than a lot of my grown-ups are. They were engaged and asked great questions. It was wonderful.
This class really makes you want to reach out and makes you want to actually help people in need. And for me, I'm definitely going to help, probably at Casey Pet Project or other those volunteer dog opportunities. I will definitely volunteer for those in the future.
These are great kids, and I'm so hopeful for this generation, changing the world and making it a better place, and helping us do what we need to do at Synergy to get that done.
The idea that the kids are doing real work in their community that's exactly what Emerging Leaders is. That's what I want out of Emerging Leaders.